Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
Mr. Sandman.
All I ever wanted to be was a pro wrestler. So I got to live my life and make people really happy.
The Heartbreak Kid himself, Shawn Michaels.
Do you think there's anybody better than you were?
I think I was great at what I did, and I think other people were great at what they did as well. Greatness is more a mindset, I think, than anything else.
Mindset, motivation, insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Social Taco here in Homewood. Appreciate Dave and Mo. It's, I think, our first time that she has been working here in the Terrace. She's taking care of our Great Jocks listeners, our three-man front family. We're going to be here every single Tuesday throughout the year from 10 to 2, with the exception being next Tuesday. We got SEC Media Days. We'll have full coverage, wall-to-wall coverage here on Jocks, but on Friday we're going to be here at Social Tacos. So a special Friday edition, and all the votes will be tabulated. Next Friday.
Yep.
We'll get that reveal, and we'll see where the media members have voted your team incorrectly. Is that a great way to sum it up?
That's a fantastic way. Joining us now on the Higginbotham Hotline, joins us each and every Monday on this program, Demetri Ravanos joins us on Three-Man Front. Demetri, I'm glad that I could provide a public service announcement last night on Twitter, or X, that Netflix had the Home Run Derby last night.
Yeah, genuinely how I learned was from Pat's tweet that is where the Home Run Derby was. I think Netflix has a sports problem, boys. I mean, I get they want to do nothing but big events, but then you run into situations like this one where I saw on Twitter I was not the only one that had no idea this is where the Home Run Derby was going to be on.
Well, I liked what they did with the Celebrating America 250. Got some good stuff and revisiting some different angles of leaders from our nation's history. But I think that they do sports pretty well. I'm like you, though, probably need to do a better job of promoting an event that, as Pat just kind of laid out, the All-Star Game doesn't get a whole lot of eyeballs. You would think that you really, really blow that thing up, because I had people in my family that had no idea it was on last night.
Yeah, I mean, it's become like baseball and basketball have the same problem with their All-Star Game. It's the night either directly before or, just that celebration night, right? Like All-Star Saturday night is much bigger than the All-Star Game. In the NBA, Home Run Derby, much bigger than the All-Star Game.
Yeah.
In Major League Baseball. I don't think Netflix does an awful job with sports. I think the fact that they only want to do these big events means they don't have a consistent crew, and so it always feels very disjointed to me. I have not been the world's biggest fan of their Christmas Day NFL broadcast. I don't think they've been bad. It just doesn't seem like anybody there has any chemistry with anybody else, and the halftime show particularly I've found distracting, for lack of a better word.
Help me out here, though. Was it Netflix that did the guy climbing the building? Was that the event that they did? Okay.
It was, yes.
Well, I've never seen anybody do play-by-play, but I thought the crew that they had for that was pretty good.
No, for sure. And that is a special event. I mean, honestly, I'm sitting here trying to think, have I ever seen climbing on TV before? Like, is there a noted expert to go to? I don't really know. I mean, I think the way they did that was a lot of fun, but I would call that more spectacle than sport, even though, that dude is definitely an athlete.
Demetri Ravanos joins us here on Three-Man Front. Talking about last night's Home Run Derby, if there was one thing that you could do maybe for like the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, because we have tried to absolutely just dissect the NFL Pro Bowl for years to try to make that thing worthy of watching. Is there anything that you would change for tonight's National League versus American League All-Star Game?
I think that the problem now is with all of these All-Star, any spotlight event for any sport that is not football is trying to figure out how they tap in to get an NFL audience for one night, right? Like, that may just not be in the cards. I think it would be a lot of fun to bring back the old MTV Rock and Jock softball model of this and mix in some really like goofy 8-run home run ball kind of things. But I don't know, man. Like, I think that baseball on TV, short of when you have Yankees versus Dodgers in the World Series a couple of years ago, I think the ceiling is just not what it is for NFL games. And so thinking about what can get you 12, 13 million viewers, like, you're setting yourself up for failure if that's the goal.
Well, I liked what they did. We saw it last year during SEC Media Days, the tiebreaker when it ended. You had the home run derby. I don't think that you need to change the game, but if you're looking for different aspects of ways you can implement to make it maybe more entertaining to the everyday or casual fan, how about a anytime substitution rule? Or you can have a one-time substitution rule situation. Let's just say you got 2 outs, you got runners on the corners, and you want a particular guy from your lineup up in that spot. Anytime substitution. You talking stuff like that?
Yeah, I'd be totally fine with that. How about this? How about if we do that anytime substitution rule, but both the American League and National League, they can call for the substitute. They don't know exactly who they're getting. It is always a legend of the game, somebody that still has some power that can do this. Like if you said, runners on second and third, the National League is down in the top of the 9th inning. They have runners on second and third. They are going to the mystery, the mystery substitute, and out walks Barry Bonds. Are you telling me that is not more entertaining television than anything going on right now?
Yeah, that is. No,
Or maybe even funnier, same situation for the National League. They go to the mystery substitute and out walks Sid Bream. Like, whatever it is something very different than what it is you are getting day in,
Let's be honest. With those knees that Sid Bream, somebody walks Sid Bream out.
Well, you got Sid Bream on one side, and you got Kirk Gibson on the other one.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, right? Like, this is the All-Star Game. It is an exhibition. We totally misread what was necessary when we acted like after the tie in, what was it, 2002? When we acted like this had to matter more. That was the problem. I don't think that's the case. I think that it's an exhibition. Treat it like an exhibition and do things that people are not going to see regularly.
All right, Demetri, so tomorrow in Charlotte, North Carolina, ACC Football Media Days will kick off. Florida State, Miami, NC State, Stanford, and Virginia. Those will be the first teams up on Wednesday at ACC Media Days. What's the buzz in that league? You do a podcast, highly popular there in the Carolinas. What is the buzz for the ACC in 2026? Is it Miami and then everybody else?
Yeah, in terms of on the field, yes, it's Miami and everybody else. I think in terms of what I am looking for when we're down there is what is the reception that Darian Mensah gets, because Miami says they're bringing him. And, I think there are people that cover the ACC that feel a certain type of way about not just him leaving one school in the conference for another, but the contentious nature of it all. So I think that carries some intrigue. I think what the reaction is to Bill Belichick carries some intrigue, because there is genuinely question among people that I talk to of, is he going to take questions or is he going to give his statement and just walk off stage? Like neither one would be super outside the realm of possibility. And then on top of that, like there is just the stuff lingering out there that I'm sure these coaches are going to get asked about. Is Dave Dorn feeling like he's on a hot seat? Is this the year Dabo Swinney decides to call it quits? Is Mike Norvell pre-fired? Like there's not a lot of, outside of Miami, there's not a lot of good stories surrounding the ACC going into this season.
All right, so I'm going to go back to Bill Belichick. Did I read correctly? I'm not sure of the charges that his daughter-in-law got arrested. Did I read that correctly?
Oh, I have not heard that, but I would not be surprised. Steve's wife?
I believe that's correct. I thought I saw a story. Sorry, did not mean to put you on the. Yes.
No, I mean she's the one that has not been shy about telling anybody to listen how she feels about Bill.
Yeah, Jen Belichick, right.
Jordan did it. She framed her.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. Because she's been the one that's been outspoken. Demetri, she was one of the ones from the family that the reporters were able to get to, and she did give comments, and she painted a picture like everybody else in the family was not real thrilled with the relationship, the setup.
Yeah, apparently a Brunswick County judge issued an order for Jen's arrest after she did not appear in court to handle a traffic matter. and then she posted something on social media kind of mocking the court. That's always going to go over well.
Oh, no.
See, Pat, you asked Landrum, did he really believe that Jordan was behind this? I'll tell you who definitely believes that is Jim Belichick.
Yes, they hate each other, don't they?
Yeah, Jim Belichick's like, yep, she got to him. Yep, she got to him.
Yeah, 100%. I also like this is very like Belichickian of the entire family, that all of them act like they have the clout that Bill does, and that they have it in North Carolina based on what he did in Boston. That's the way they behaved here, like to a T.
Can't you hear her? She like talking to her friends. She's like, yeah, she probably slept with the judge too.
Yeah, but you have to put a much stupider accent on it.
Hey, there was another story that I saw, and I was like, man, I got to ask Demetri this. I saw it today, that apparently Gone with the Wind, your favorite movie of all time,
my favorite, yeah,
is now being redigitized in 4K.
Yes,
so
we're gonna put that on the big boy downstairs.
Yeah, so now Demetri can enjoy one of the greatest movies in the history of the world in 4K.
Frankly, my dear,
I've always wondered how
never
this
looked so good in 4K.
Remember Ted Turner when he painted this, or had people, I guess he didn't do it himself, painted the cells of It's a Wonderful Life? And that looked insane on television, right? How is a movie not shot in 4K going to look in 4K? That's very confusing to me.
Yeah, me too.
I think we're willing to all find out together.
Yeah, well, it'll be much crisper for 4 hours where absolutely nothing happens.
I just remember.
And we know the outcome.
Opening credits.
We know the outcome.
Yeah.
Scarlett was a mess.
I mean,
a mess.
This is my problem. This is my problem with Gone with the Wind. Only two interesting things happen in the whole movie. Atlanta burns and their daughter falls off a horse. And rather than show them to us, we're just told they happen.
I like when the dad goes crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, I
like to see a man losing his mind.
I enjoy Manny slapping the hell out of Scarlett. That is always hilarious to watch happen. But overall, like, I'll stand by it. I don't care who disagrees with me. It's a bad movie, and any of you that say you like it, you're pretending. It's fine.
All right, we're going to bring Conrad in. I'm going to try to take Conrad. He's in the middle of doing something. Conrad
he is our Gettysburg expert.
No, I was going to ask Conrad to ask Demetri if he has seen the movie that Paige and Conrad went and saw over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. So we went and saw The Invite with Seth Rogen and Olivia Wilde.
Uh-oh, hold on.
So I know how you and Paige are living.
That's
there it is.
Demetri, we're considering it, and this may have pushed us over the edge. I won't say which way. I thought it was very good, though. It was very funny.
Wait, is this a swingers movie?
I saw on social media. Are you wearing a black wedding band? Is that a thing now? It's not just the pineapples; it's the black wedding band. That's what I saw on social media.
Is that a thing?
With the swinger thing.
Is this a swinger movie?
So.
Is this what
Conrad said? It was kind of maybe.
Is that what it is, Demetri? Is that a swinger movie?
Is it a swinger movie, or is it like a one-time, multiple people situation kind of thing? I have not seen it. I know what the movie is. I know what you're talking about, but I have not seen it.
It's more of a I guess it's more like Demetri said. It's more of like a one-time proposition while maybe leaving the door open for future encounters as well.
And who are the couples now? The couples in this movie are Seth Rogen and who?
It's Seth Rogen and Olivia Wilde, and then Ed Norton and Penelope Cruz.
I mean,
that's
Ed
an
Norton
interesting
and Penelope
cast.
Cruz are definitely like they're trading down in that situation.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Well, they're the ones that. Sorry, spoiler. They make the proposition, so they're into it.
I could see.
Well, you just ruined Landrum's weekend. Him and Dorothy was going to go see that.
Yeah, we're not going to see it now. Ed Norton's character being that creepy. Yeah, I could see him playing that role.
I mean, that feels right. Yeah, and plus, when you are the hotter of the two couples, you have less to lose.
That is true.
Wait, who's the hotter of the two couples? Who's the couples?
Ed Norton and Penelope Cruz, or Seth Rogen and Olivia Wilde?
Seth Rogen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Seth Rogen, Olivia Wilde, both very funny people, not exactly lookers.
All right, before we let you go, got to ask you, World Cup, who's your son pulling for? Who's he going for now? Is he still Argentina?
I think okay, no, he is rooting for England, but we are very much resigned to this is going to be France's World Cup.
Okay.
Which is totally fine with me. I would rather watch the best of the best.
Okay. All right. Well,
is that why you're going to be watching the Big Ten?
Coming to an end. What'd
you say?
I just said, is that why he's watching the Big Ten this fall? He said the best of the best.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You haven't heard?
Leaders and legends in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to watch his dad's alma mater's league. That's for sure.
No, please. That would be a step down for my boy.
Are you heading down to Charlotte the next couple of days?
I am. I'm only going to pop in for a day just because I'm there for more of the media angle than the football stuff, like my partners do that. But I am going to pop in for a day.
Okay. Well, look forward to your report.
Yeah, it'll be a drinking good time, that's for sure.
Charlotte's a happening town. Demetri, I always appreciate
well, no, that's not true. It's just this is what ACC Media Days is. We're all here to drink together.
Yeah, well, that's true. See, if you come to SEC Media Days back in the old days in Hoover, it was Gabriel's. Go do some karaoke.
Oh,
They handed you a carton of Winston's when you walked in.
Yeah.
With the SEC logo on it.
I miss all of the Birmingham and Mobile, not even bars, restaurants that had cigarette vending machines.
Oh, yeah, those are the best. Yep.
Yeah, just pull the knob, get yourself some Camels.
Sorry.
I remember when they used to be in Shoney's restaurants.
Hell yeah, bro.
Waffle House.
Yeah.
You had them in the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
God,
you go
cigarettes
in.
give us the best memories, don't they, fellas?
Yep. You go in with your all your quarters.
I remember when you used to smoke on an airplane.
Yeah. I remember when my father and both my father and my uncle, avid smokers. I remember when the Marlboro and Camel catalogs would show up to the house.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
I had a cousin when he was 18, gathered enough Marlboro miles to get the Marlboro windbreaker, and it was not treated like this boy has a problem. It was treated like an accomplishment.
I worked with a guy one summer. He worked a backhoe. He drove the backhoe. His name was David. And I swear he never touched a cigarette with his hands. He had a soft pack, and he'd do the little shuffle, and he'd get it out.
Yes,
and then
sir.
with that cigarette, and he's working that backhoe with both hands. Yeah, he can make that thing dance. And he'd get down to about the butt, and he'd go and spit it out and get him another one. The only thing he touched was that lighter all day long. I bet he smoked 5 packs.
Listen, it's great. They are mostly gone from society. They do kill people, but it is much harder to figure out who is interesting and you want to hang out with now that we've eliminated cigarettes.
Yeah, it got a little much through the course of the day, but that first cigarette he lit with a cup of coffee, just smelling it, yeah, it got your day off to the right start.
Demetri, enjoy the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. We will catch up with you. Next week might be, hate to do this on the air, it might be a little bit of I'll be in touch because of SEC Football Media Days. We'll have to see how.
It's not you, it's us.
It's a fluid situation with the schedule. So.
Yeah, no, I understand. In fact, the following week I am headed out of town to a concert, so we'll have a long chat next week.
That sounds good.
What concert so I can study up?
Foo Fighters in Toronto.
Oh, ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, this is a whole family affair.
Man, dig me some Foo Fighters. That'll be fun. Good luck with the Canadians, Meat. That should be fun for you.
All right, boys. Talk to y'all later.
All right, thank you. That's Demetri Ravanos. Joins us every Tuesday here
is that
on
Grohl?
3 Man Front. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're
going to
very
Toronto?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Have
that's
you ever been to
Nirvana,
Canada?
Landrum.
Have I ever been to Canada?
Yeah.
I have not. It's not on my bucket list of things to do.
Kurt Cobain, that's Nirvana. Don't play games with me, Conrad.
Dave Grohl was also Nirvana.
He was a drummer for Nirvana.
Was he?
Yes. And then when Kurt Cobain died, then he started Foo Fighters.
I wish you hadn't said that. See, that's a whole Albuquerque Las Cruces thing with me.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
What?
Oh, you screwed it up.
Nirvana
First it was Molly, now it's you, Pat.
and Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Grohl, now it'll screw me up with the whole Nirvana association. You know, I'm struggling
Go down that deep
with the
hole of
artists.
Grohl being in the news over the last 2 years. Do a Google search on that if you got some free time.
Really?
Like a few hours.
Yeah.
He didn't get caught in a
It's
rest
almost,
stop bathroom, did he?
It's almost like the movie that Conrad went and saw this weekend.
It was a good movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What? Did you find it?
Controversy.
Yeah, just enjoy the reading. We will continue on. We are live at Social Taco here on Three Man Front
well.
as we roll on this Tuesday on Jocks.
123 here on Three Man Front. We're live here at Social Taco in Homewood. Appreciate all the folks joining us here in the Terrace. You can be a part of that 10 to 2 every single Tuesday with the exception of next Friday. Next Friday we're going to be here instead of next Tuesday. We got SEC Media Days. That will be cranking up. Of course, American Conference Media Days, that's cranking up. Big 12, they've already put theirs in the books. We still got the Big 10 set to go, the ACC this week. So we're getting closer to the start of the college football season. The Jocks text line is open, and Demetri getting some pushback. His comment, I can't remember exactly the words where he described Olivia Wilde, but something to the effect of not a looker and someone taking exception to that.
I think he did say that.
Yeah. Larry says, did he say Olivia Wilde is not a looker? He's absolutely insane. Demetri is insane.
She's pretty. She's attractive.
Well, when he said that, I thought that I had somebody mixed up with Olivia Wilde. I looked at the picture, and yeah, she's a nice-looking gal.
Yeah, she's not Penelope Cruz in that movie, but she's attractive. Yeah.
We're not comparing. Just saying she's not she's not homely. Jason, going back to spokespeople for different products, says Sam Darnold's granddad was the original Marlboro Man.
Really?
That's cool.
Tom Selleck was as well, wasn't he? Wasn't he the Marlboro Man at one time?
He should have been with that mustache. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, it makes you want to smoke, doesn't it? Look at that mustache. Come on. Get out there and chop some wood. Somebody wanted us to ask Demetri if he was in the movie Porky's. I do not believe. I'm sure he's probably reviewed it. He was a film major. Local spokespeople, Jim Skinner Ford.
There you go.
Beat your best deal regardless. You can tell we grew up in the area. We know all the taglines. Dr. Phil says, you guys forgot about Shaq and George Foreman. What about the Gecko? Yep, those are all good. Spud McKenzie. Remember Spuds?
Yep.
Burr reminds us that the late, great Bob Uecker was a great Miller Lite spokesman.
He was.
Said, I can still, quote, I must be in the front row when parking my car. Mm-hmm. Drives April nuts, LOL. Good stuff, Burr. Thank you. Tony says Tom Bodette, the old Motel 6 spokesman.
Leave the light on. Yep.
Someone was asking, are you asking for the most all-time recognizable brand logo or spokesman? Because those are two different things. John from Vestavia. I think it was a spokesperson. I went Wilford Brimley. I'll tell you, Dan Marino, Isotoner gloves. Remember the Isotoner gloves commercials?
Yep.
Drew, that's a good one. The Real Men of Genius guy. Hey, you weekend warrior. Those are all good. Diabetes. Yes. Found out I was saying it wrong all those years. And Drake reminding us that the T-Wolves are in the mix for LeBron James. They got new uniforms.
See, wouldn't that be great? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think A-Rod is still a minority owner of the Timberwolves. So him and LeBron could join forces, and then I would not need to exist anymore. That'd be peak happiness for me.
Somebody asking, it's your football practice, happen to look over, you see some head coaches, current and former, doing the Oklahoma drill. The coaches include John Summerall, Will Stein, Kirby Smart, Kalen DeBoer, Coach O, and Sam Pittman. Who is winning this drill? Darren from Tennessee wants to know. I'm going to go Summerall. I mean, from a technique standpoint, Sam Pittman. Coach O would be really, really good, I think, initially. But I'm going to go Summerall. Somebody saying Coach O would dog them all. Joe Namath and Pantyhose, that's a good one. Discount, double check Aaron Rodgers. What's the chances? Oh, appreciate the text. 205-834-9450. Always a great way to interact. We continue live here from Social Taco in beautiful Homewood.
It is 1:32. Welcome back. Another great show here at Social Taco. A reminder, next week, because of our coverage of SEC Football Media Days, we will be here at Social Taco next Friday. So not next Tuesday, but the following Friday we will be here. So we will have a lot to go over, as we'll have 4 full days of SEC Football Media Days that we have digested. We will break it down. The media polls should come out, and also the first and second team, all SEC players and the picks by the media will come out on Friday. So it should be a fun Friday, a week from this Friday here at Social Taco.
Let's just treat it like a college football season tailgate. This will be our run through, our walkthrough. Just kind of get us acclimated, ready for the season.
Yep, that'll be fun. That'll be good. Some of the headlines, speaking of the SEC Football Media Days, it was announced earlier this morning who will be attending from all member institutions. Alabama, Zabian Brown, Ryan Coleman-Williams, Bray Hubbard. They will represent the Alabama Crimson Tide. Meanwhile, for Auburn, Champ Anthony, Byron Brown, and Alex McPherson. They will be down in Tampa next week. Only 9 of the 16 SEC teams are bringing their quarterbacks to Tampa for next week's SEC Media Days. Those include, as I just mentioned, Auburn, Georgia, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, and Texas A&M. It will all get started at 8 o'clock Birmingham time on Monday morning when SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey, this will be the earliest that he has spoken, and as far as I can recall, in my memory, very early for him, followed by Mizzou and Oklahoma. They will take lunch. They'll come back after lunch, and Kentucky and Tennessee will be the teams of note that will be that afternoon. Bama is the next day. Auburn is the day after. So that's the way it looks for next week. Speaking of Auburn, former Auburn gymnast Suni Lee, she's going to make a run for her 3rd Olympic Games. The American gymnastics star announced today she's returning to the sport about 2 years out from the LA Games. Matter of fact, 2 years from today will be the opening ceremonies in Los Angeles for the Summer Olympics in Southern California. Suni Lee is a 6-time Olympic medalist, won a national championship at Auburn on the balance beam, so that is a big get if she can make it through the qualifying for Team USA in gymnastics.
Yeah, also some news out of Auburn. Auburn baseball, Gabe Gross stepping away as the Tigers hitting coach. He's going to remain there in the athletic department in some capacity, but Auburn hires Georgia's Nick Amorati, Coach Ammo, as he is known by players, but last 2 years he's been instrumental in coaching hitting and other aspects of the Georgia Bulldogs and what they were able to do in that offense, and that was a club that put up record numbers for sure.
144 home runs back in 2025 for Georgia under his direction, and then last year 179 home runs for the Georgia Bulldogs. So that is a big get for the Auburn Tiger baseball program. Last night, Jordan Walker, he won the home run derby on the eve of the All-Star game, which is being held in Philadelphia tonight. That will be on Fox. I know a lot of people have been texting in wanting to know, hey, where can I find the game? Because many of you were unaware last night's home run derby was on Netflix. That's part of a 3-year deal Netflix has to broadcast the home run derby. Next year, the All-Star Game is scheduled to be in Chicago, Illinois at Wrigley Field.
Nice.
I say scheduled because we all know what's coming on December 1st as the collective bargaining agreement will end. And then at that point in time, it's anyone's guess whether we will have baseball for 2027.
So will they get the spot that has not been bid on naturally, and they just fall in line behind the other cities, kind of like when Atlanta got screwed by Manfred, and they ended up having that thing at Coors Field?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad deal. But it was fun being at SEC Media Days. I actually got a text a little bit earlier from Ty Richardson, and he was wanting to confirm some things for next week.
He's already there in the parking lot?
And I pointed out to him that tonight is the 1-year anniversary of him ditching us. You remember that?
I do. Revenge is a dish that is best served cold.
I mean, we were having a great
Ty,
night.
if you're listening.
Yeah, great time together as a group.
You're going to learn what us Bama boys are all about.
I mean, he was making fun of Conrad walking back to the hotel with those goofy shoes that Conrad was wearing.
Yeah.
And then we get back, and he just kind of said, well, yeah, I'm kind of beat, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Highfalutin Arkansas attitude.
And then all of a sudden, me, you, and Conrad said, you know what, we're kind of hungry. Let's go down and get something to eat.
And sure enough, there he is.
There he is, standing there with all those other folks.
Yep.
Like, oh, okay. Then he felt guilty, and then he came and sat down with us, and that's when he started mocking Conrad because Conrad couldn't handle hot wings.
See, I'm noticing a trend, though, with Ty because
that's when
he abandoned me one year. Then he abandoned all of us last year. So there's a pattern of Ty abandoning people in foreign cities during SEC Media Day.
Just imagine us, and it's like, you know what? We have each other, guys. That's cool. If Ty wants to do that, he wants to dip. That's fine. And it was good, and it was a position of solidarity. And then this whole spectacle with half of the kitchen and the managers having to run over our table because Conrad's little mouth is on fire. He's just he could not take it. And it was mild wings, people. It was mild wings.
Well, it's hard to get milk in a sports bar.
It was a hot sauce that you would willingly give a child and have no reservations about. That's what we're dealing with.
Was it that night or the night before that Hugh Freeze was – or was that Sunday night? I'm getting my nights confused.
I don't know. Conrad and Hugh – Conrad probably had something to do with him getting fired. Conrad sat down there with him for an hour.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember what – it was a different night than the one that we got abandoned by Ty.
I think it was Sunday night. I think it was before SEC Media Days officially started. I think we saw him Sunday night in the bar. And by the way, he was not drinking. He was just in the bar talking to different media members.
I can't confirm if he was drinking or not.
I did not see him drinking anything.
I didn't see him
while we were there.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah, so I just did not want to cast aspersions. I mean, it's a sports bar.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like he's
Conrad was hammered.
Yes, that's a different
Sloshed.
story. Yeah,
embarrassing. See, Conrad, that's the story I remember.
See, I don't.
Oh, I don't think that went out over the air.
No, I know,
yeah.
and I haven't said it.
No,
I knew that you said that
I know.
to me in Q.
Yeah, no, I
but
know.
yeah, that's the story I remembered.
No, see, I didn't see it.
Well, because I was the first one to run into him, and I remember I said, hey to him for a minute, or when exchanged pleasantries, and then, we all saw him there, chit chatting, and look, with the pressure that was on him last year going into Auburn, I thought it was very admirable that he took that opportunity to go down there and socialize and be essentially an open book. But
did he comment on the length and the girth of your shoes?
He did not.
Okay,
he did not,
because they're an oversized. What are the Yeezys? That's right, Yeezys.
In Atlanta, those are very fashionable.
Well, they're very fashionable with the dad who had his kids at Universal last year. I told you about that.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
He looked miserable. I mean, miserable. The coolest thing I think that he had going for him were those Yeezys, if that tells you anything.
Sounds like a pretty cool guy.
He's very fashion conscious standing there in that line.
I just found it interesting because the Ty was actually sending me a text about next week, and then I could not help but bust his chops on, you want to text me on the 1-year anniversary of you ditching me, Landrum, and Conrad in Atlanta. Yeah. He said, you guys will never let me live that down. And I said, as we should.
No, you have
wouldn't
done
let
it
us
to
live
the
it down.
you've done it to the wrong group, Ty. Pat does not forgive and forget.
Yeah. Not at all.
Pat doesn't get mad; he gets even.
That's right. Don't forget.
That's going to do it for us. We appreciate all of you. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say it in French.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Anything else? Is that it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Have a great one. We love you guys.
Scrolling with Haley.
I'm Haley Carania. I scroll with the homies here in the live chat because there's a lot to scroll through on X, on Instagram, on TikTok.
Cutting through the clutter, one hot take at a time.
Love seeing you all in the chat before the show. I tried to jump in just a few minutes before to say hello. I love the chat interaction. Thank you for helping. But I do it to get all of the videos and all of the content that you won't find anywhere else.
Scrolling with Haley.
Just search that up and I will be there.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
The United States Soccer Federation presents the U.S. Soccer Podcast.
I'm your host, Megan Klingerberg. One thing I promised you is an all-access pass that you wouldn't get on any other show. And we found out that whoever comes on scores a goal. Burhope, Freeman, Trusty. U.S. Soccer Podcast magic is real, people. We still got plenty of coverage all throughout this World Cup. Okay, let's get into it.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast, presented by Henco. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.